In today's session, I'm going to go over the Fibonacci retracement. You guys have been asking a lot of questions about the fib, and sometimes the fib can be really confusing to use, to be honest. Even for me, the fib is confusing at times, right? So I'm going to show you guys the tricks that I use when it comes to the fib and how to actually place it properly, because if you don't place it properly, trust me, your stop loss will get hit and then you lose money. So, right, it is very crucial to place the fib properly. It's probably going to be a quick session. I'll go over EU because I haven't taken a look at EU in a minute into what EU is doing. And just call it a night. Let's see. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah,
This is the GBP NZD pair. This is the trade that we've been waiting on for the last, almost 2 weeks now, right? So I'm going to show you guys how you can use the fib to actually get in this trade, right? So it is very crucial to use the fib with the trend, right? If the market is trending up, so that means you're gonna have to place the trade from the bottom all the way to the top, right? So you must follow the trend if you want to use the fib correctly for sure. I'm actually going to do like a quick analysis on GN as well, so you guys can see why I'm waiting for this trade to come to the fib retracement, so we can place the buy and probably hold it for, I'd say it's probably going to be like a swing trade, like a week or so, right? I always start my analysis on the monthly time frame. I go on the monthly time frame to place my key levels, right? Place this right here as a support, right? So we know this is a good support level because the market reacts to it every time, right? Touch went up, right? Obviously false breakout, touch went up, and so on, right? Then I'll place and then I'll place a resistance level, this area right here, right? So we know the market always react to that um resistance level as well. Actually, let me try to get as many touches as possible. Place it right here. So that's literally all I do on the monthly time frame, right? You can also place another resistance right here. Sorry, guys. That's literally all I do on the monthly time frame. And now if you go into the weekly time frame, everything is going to make sense, right? You can see the market is, right, react, drop, false breakout, went above it, react to that resistance level again, drop, went all above it, react, and then finally went above that resistance level, came back for the retest, then it went all the way up again, right? So that is the weekly time frame. The daily time frame, that's where you literally have to spend the most amount of time analyzing it, right? Because if you get the daily analysis right, and you're pretty much going to win the trade, to be honest, right? So first thing first, you gotta do on a daily time frame, you gotta ask yourself, is the market bullish or is it bearish? When I tell you guys, once you start asking yourself these questions, it's going to pay off, right? If the market is bullish and you notice the market is bullish, so literally all you got to do is place your fib and wait for the market to come to you to create the next structure, and you buy it and you make money, right? So the last three trades that we won, and we're currently in AJ right now, we're probably going to win 4 out of 4. All these 4 trades have one thing in common, which is place the fib, wait for the market to come to you, and you place the buy if it's trending up, and you place the sell if it is trending down, right? Three confluences that I must see before I place a trade for sure, right? Like the trend must be on my side, right? In this case, I'm not going to tell you guys, I'm going to ask you guys what trend this is. The trend must be on my side. Um, the fib, you must place the fib correctly so you can get in at the next structure. And then yeah, fib, structure, and trend. These are the two confluences that I mainly look for in the market, right? Can somebody tell me what is the trend on GN, GBP, and CD right now? Can someone tell me the trend on GBP and ZD?
I got you. Is that the daily time frame?
That's the daily time frame, right?
It's on an uptrend right now.
There's an uptrend right now, right? So, which is like once you get that right, automatically you're going to win this trade, right? Obviously, things can happen like news or like manipulation or whatever the case may be. But the fact that Joe already got the trend right, so all he has to do is place his fib and wait for the market to create the next high low, so he can place the buy, you know, place his stop loss and TP, and that's it. That's all you have to do, right? So like Joe said, this is an uptrend, right? Can zoom in, right? You grab your trend, you place it from the bottom all the way, and you grab and you drag it all the way up, right? So you got the low, got the high low, and all you got to do is grab your rectangle box, right? When I tell you guys this is so simple, man. You grab your rectangle box and I mean before you do that, you have to place a fib first, right? But the market probably gonna come in this area for you to buy, right? So that's this trend, right? So that's the first confluence for GBP and ZD. It is trending up, so you must be looking for buyers only, right? I don't counter trade, right? Like I saw the market went all the way to give us the double top yesterday, right? I could have literally gotten the sell, right? But Lord knows I got in the sell and then they just and then it just keeps pushing up, right? And then you lose money, right? It's best to wait for the market to create something like this for you to place to buy and just ride it all the way up instead of trying to counter trade the trend, right? If the trend is bullish, look for buyers only, plain and simple, right? So so now let's do market structure, right? So now we have the low, right? We have the high, and then you have the high low, right? So imagine all that, like all this move didn't happen, right? And then you actually cut the market at the high, right? So all you gotta do is insert fib, retracement, replace your fib from the low, right? And you drag it all the way to the most recent high, which is this guy right here, right? From the low to the high. And guess what? The market comes to the 61.8%, right? You got one, two, three, four touches at the 61.8%. Guess what happened, guys? Went all the way up to hit TP1 at 0% because you just gotta use 0% or the next or the most recent structure as your TP1, right? So remember, this is the low, this is the high, which is the structure. This is the high low. So you're just getting between the 50 and the 61.8%, right? You place your buy, place your stop loss close to the 78.6, and you ride it all the way up to the 0%, right? And then as TP1 and then minus 27% as TP2, right? Let me show you guys, right? Imagine if you get in here at the 61.8%, which is the high low, right? And you ride it all the way up to the minus 27. That's 807 pips. That's a lot of money, man. So even if you take this shit at 0.10 lot size, you'll be making 807, right? If you take it at 1.0 lot size, you'll be making 8K, right? So imagine. So this is the same move that we're actually going to it to happen for us to happen by as well, right? So we got the low, got the high, got the higher low. So now all you gotta do is do the exact same thing that you did here, right? Grab your fib, let's off it from the next recent structure, which is the higher low in this case. And from the 0%, so from the 100% all the way, then 0% will be here, right? So the most recent higher high, because this is a high, this high is higher than this, so this is a higher high. Let me put a rectangle as well, right? So level is higher high, right? So you got the low, got the high, got the higher low, and then you place off it from the most recent higher low here all the way to the higher high because this high is higher than this. And all you got to do is wait for the market to come between the 50%. Actually, let me move the trend line so you guys can see what I'm trying to say, right? So you got to do is wait for the market to come between the 50% and 61, this level, right? So now it drops to this area of interest between the 50 and 61. Like, let's say if the market drops to the 50 and give you like two to three touches or more, whatever the case may be, then you can place the buy, right? Then if it drops to the 61, right? The 61.8% is what I call the sweet spot, right? So you usually go for the 61 instead of the 50, but sometimes the market drops to the 50 and then shoot up, right? So but this whole area is kind of like the area of interest, drops to this area right here, right? Guess what, guys? The same move, right? Probably going to happen. Right? The 0% that's going to be at TP1, right? Because you just gotta target the next, you just gotta target the 0%, which is the most recent structure, right? Which is the higher high, that's TP1, and then minus 27% at as TP2. Right. So let's see. Get in right here, right? That's about 534 pips and about 752 pips, guys. That's a lot of money when I tell you, right? Well, 1.0 lot size and you hold it all the way to the minus 27, that's 7K, right? So that's so that literally that's the exact same move from here to there, right? The exact same move, right? So this is why it is literally you have to trade with the trend. You place your fib from the most recent structure to the most recent high, and you wait for an entry between the 50 and the 61.8%, and you'll make money, right? This is exactly how I trade, and I tell you guys it works every single time, you know. You guys have any questions? This area right here, 50 and 61.8%, this is the area that we actually going to place the buy, right? Um, but that is definitely like that's a beautiful trade, man. That's a beautiful setup. And also, guys, if you look on the left side as well, right? GN was trending down for quite a bit. So you can also use this as another confluence to give you confidence to place the buy, right? So if you look on the left side, right, GN was trending down, touch, drop, touch, drop, touch, drop, touch, drop, touch, drop, touch, drop. Then finally went above the trend, retested it, and then now it's been trending up. So you have over like four confluences telling you like GN is no longer trending down, it's currently trending up. And then not only that, and you're also following market structure because structure is literally everything when it comes to trading, right? Doesn't matter if you trade stocks, crypto, um, currencies, gold, silver, right? If you follow proper structure and trend, you're definitely going to make money in the market, right? And one thing I love about the fib retracement, guys, the fib will make you wait because you know you have to get in between 50 and 61. So you're not getting in here, you're not getting in there, you're not getting in here. And then as soon as the market touches the 50, and then that's when you're gonna be like, okay, let me pay attention to what the market is doing. Right. So the fib will make you wait, which is very crucial, right? And I love this strategy so much because you're gonna have to be patient, right? All these trades that I called EJ, NJ, EA, and AJ, and all these trades made us money this week is because of the same strategy, right? So yeah, that's exactly how I trade, guys. Any questions about the fib structure trend? You all good?
Yeah, I'm good.